So boys, just a quick little video. Today is July. Let me clear my camera real quick. Today's July 14th, 2026. I don't know, this week, I don't know. Things just kind of been feeling a little bit off. I don't know. But one of the things I feel like I'm falling into bad habits, waking up late, etc., that kind of thing, right? Not wanting to like get up, or even just sleeping a little bit late, right? I haven't really stuck into like my routine that I had lately, which sucks. And there's other things, of course, but I think the main thing is realizing that it's realizing that it's not just about having faith, right? So I have my Bible here that I'm just kind of going through it a little bit. Today just felt a little bit off, and I came to the realization that there's something missing. I've been reading my Bible every single day. I've been, trying to like internalize it for sure, reading my Bible, being on top of it every single day. I haven't missed really a day. I've only missed about like 2-3 days out of like the 2-3 months that I've been really active, reading it every single day. And consistency. I haven't really had a problem implementing this into sales, but I think I need to do it more. But it's a verse that I want to share with you guys that I think can resonate, whether you are going through some stuff mentally, physically, spiritually, right? Whether it's the work or whatever it is that you want to. Once I show you this verse, implement it the way you want to implement it into your mind. But it's a verse, James 2:17. James 2:17, which says, "So it is for faith without deeds, it is totally dead." What does that mean? It means that you could have all the faith in the world. You could believe that you're this person. You could believe that you're able to overcome your laziness, the bad addictions, or the bad habits, whatever it is. You could have the faith to be able to overcome them. Without deeds, meaning without the work, it is totally dead. So same thing, like if you want to relate to back in sales, right? It's like you could say, "Hey, Lord, please help me get to 10K per month, 20K per month." But if you're sitting on your couch and not doing the calls, doing your follow-ups, right? You're not, confirming your calls or booking more calls onto your calendar. You're not doing any of those things. It doesn't matter if you have all the faith in the world if you are not putting in the work to get to the 10, 15, 20K per month, then it's not going to be possible. Now, I'll read you one here from the Bible. It's a really clear example of this. James 2:17, right? It says, "What good is it, my brothers and sisters, to profess faith without showing works? Such faith has no power to save you. If a brother or sister," and here's the example, "if a brother or sister is in need of clothes or food, and one of you says, quotes, 'May things go well for you. Be warm and satisfied,' without attending to their material needs, what good is that? So it is for faith without deeds, it is totally dead." Does that make sense? So like if you tell, if somebody says, "Hey, look, I'm looking for, I need clothes, I need food," and you tell, "Hey, brother, may God be with you, and hopefully you just stay safe and warm. God bless." But if you don't give them the material needs, then what good is it for having that faith? Without giving them, like I said, the material needs, right, which is the clothes and food. Here's another example. Give you. So, and this is James 2:26 says, "So just as the body is dead without its spirit, so faith without deeds is also dead." So back to what I was saying, you could have all the faith in the world, but if you're not putting the work, you're not physically taking yourself out of those situations, whatever the case is, whether it's the bad habits or whatever it is, then there's no point. Just like it says back here in James 2, where it is, James 2:14. What good is it, my brothers and sisters, to profess faith without showing works? Such faith has no power to save you. See, the faith doesn't have no power to save you if you don't work. Hopefully that resonates with some of you guys. That really resonated with me, and it really was a click in the mind. Just, I was thinking, I was like, what is, it just came to my mind. Literally, I was sitting down because, I haven't really been, I feel like, as productive as I should be. And I was just like, faith without works, it's just not going to work, right? It's not going to happen. And I remember that verse, and I asked Copilot, I was like, take me to that verse, and I finally found it here, and I had it highlighted, one of the examples already, and that's why I remember it. So remember, and I'm going to implement this even more into my life, is you can have all the faith in the world, but if you're not putting in the work, it's not going to work out. Put in the work, have the faith, believe that you're able to make X, Y, Z number in income, whatever it is, overcome bad habits, addiction, whatever it is. Focus, have faith, build your spiritual, just increase your spiritual knowledge. And even though, like, I'm not perfect, and God knows that, but I could just kind of tell from my experiences and what I'm going through to be able to at least give other people a better direction of what I realize. If I could help somebody just with this verse itself, that would be massive, right? But main thing, just as the body is dead without its spirit, so faith without deeds is also dead. So it is for faith without deeds, it is totally dead. So have faith, put in the work. That's it. And that was a click for me. Tomorrow it's a restart. Tomorrow's a restart to everything. Mindset, spiritually, right? And we go from there. Peace.